between the excitement is everything. I'm Mitch, this is Mitch Reviews Everything, and today I will be reviewing from Decadent Ales, their Pognog. Yeah, I just took a moment to pause so you could look at that label. I mean, what we're seeing here, we are seeing a blue pineapple with cowboy boots on, and a mustache bursting open with a creature inside. They're holding a butterfly insect net, and they are attempting to catch what appear to be oranges that can fly with little bitty legs. So wow, this label is just ridiculously cool. I bought this because the label is just so crazy. It's just a ridiculous label. I really enjoy it. Again, from Decadent Brewing. I've never had anything from them. This is a 1 pint can. Alcohol percentage is 8.6 by volume. Little blurb here. It says a collaboration with our friends at Beer Noggin in Bronxville, New York. A tropical jubilee featuring our Citra and Mosaic dry hopped IPA with a pineapple, orange zest, and guava added. Inspired by the islands of Hawaii. Brewed and packaged by Dorchester Brewing Company, Boston, Massachusetts, for Decadent Ales. So Decadent Ales must not have room in their facility for this. This is they didn't list it as seasonal. This is listed as sporadic. So I think it's whenever they have room or a need for it, they brew it. In fact, on their website, I could not find, this one wasn't listed on their website. So I'm assuming that it was updated January 30th was the update on their website. So they must have be done brewing this for the time being. But I think they'll probably have it again. And this Dorchester Brewing, they handle this brewing for them. At least this one. And it says, malt beverage brewed with natural flavors. So, pretty crazy label. And we are going to crack this ridiculous beer open and see how this goes. I am pretty excited to see what this beer is all about. So, let's go. Ooh, citrusy. Wow. Oh, wow. That is a fragrant, very strong smelling IPA. I haven't even sniffed this, and it is so strong. It has a nice, what do you want to call that? That's a golden orange. Kind of reminds me of the oranges they're trying to catch on the outside of that. If only I had my butterfly net. Smells of oranges. Smells very sweet. There's a citrusy, that hop citrus, but there's also an orange, and there's also that piney smell is also in here. So I get like a weird piney smell. I wasn't able to find out too much about this beer because they don't have it listed on their website. So we are just going to go ahead and give this a try. This is Pognog. I have no idea what Pognog means. I couldn't find out anything about that word either, or that phrase. Well, that was weird. Boy, I'm drinking a lot of weird beer lately. It seems like everything I'm tasting is brand new. This has there's a sharp, I literally felt the flavors of this wash over my tongue because they're pretty sharp. And the weird thing is, right now I'm getting a caramel flavor in my mouth. I mean, that can't be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what would be doing that. I got a sharp rush of, like, orange zest. Like, orange zest, a piney citrus, And actually, I think what I'm mistaking for caramel is actually the pineapple. But for some reason in my mind, I'm tasting caramel. I don't know why. In a million years, I would never think for a second there'd be a caramel note. I think it's supposed to be the pineapple. It's weird because I don't drink IPAs regularly. In fact, I didn't even know this was an double IPA. I bought it because the label was so crazy, and I saw Pognog, and I actually thought that this, for some reason, I thought this was going to be a dark beer till I looked on the side and was like, oh, it's a double IPA. So I didn't even buy this thinking it was an IPA. I don't typically drink them. This one is actually, all the citrus notes are really bringing down the bitterness level. The sweetness is overpowering. The over bitterness, for me, some people like that, way over bitter. But this one, the sweetness of this beer is just overpowering that bitter that you typically would get. Excuse me, this is, wow, it's pretty sharp on the tongue, I'll tell you that. But mouthfeel is about medium, and carbonation's sparkling, not high. But yeah, this is a pretty good beer. If you like a citrusy IPA, this is actually probably one of the best double IPAs I've ever had. This isn't a style of beer I drink, though, commonly or typically, or even in my reviews. I don't typically do. I'm not even sure if I've done an IPA. Oh, I did the Maharaja, which I didn't like. It was so... I didn't like that Maharaja. Don't even remember the brewery. So, this isn't something I typically do. But, I should do them, because I find myself liking some of these sweeter, or where the sweetness overpowers the bitter, I find myself liking. Travelers had a grapefruit. It was like an IPA. I can't remember if it was a traditional or true IPA, but Travelers Brewery used to have like an IPA that I liked because the sweetness of it overpowered that bitterness. So if you're looking for an IPA that is a little bit on the sweeter side, or the sweeter side kind of balances that over bitterness, this is for you. This is actually pretty good. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that I'm going to definitely drink the rest of this, the fact that I'm going to drink it, so if you're not into IPAs but want to try an IPA, maybe, you're being pressured by your beer snob friends to try IPAs, maybe pick up some of this from Decadent Ales, this Pognog. This is a pretty good IPA. Yeah, it's pretty citrusy, man, so give it a try. A little nice orange, I guess pineapple, even though my mind's saying caramel. I know it's supposed to be pineapple. It has to be, right? But, hey, cheers to Decadent Ales, and I will see you again.